How's it going, everybody? Um, so this is a very hard thing I'm gonna say, and you know, I'm always upfront about stuff. At least I try to be. And so, oh boy, so you already kind of know where this is going. Like with this video, based off what the description says, why I can't sustain solid, close friendships with people that live very far away. The reason that is because, and I'm being honest, it's very hard for me to commit to that kind of, you know, relationship with anybody. Whether I have known the person for a year, maybe two or more, or even longer, you know, it's like if I'm not going to see them, you know, compared to like when they were local, or let's just say they were not local to begin with, then I see it really hard to, you know, have a friendship. Now, I have a lot of friends online, and I really kind of consider them more as acquaintances just because it's the distance. And, you know, I'm sorry to say, I mean, I wish that, you know, things were different and there could be another way to go about this. I'm not saying this that I'm gonna, like blow people off and not want anything to do with them. I mean, they could still interact with me and talk to me and such. But, with all due respect, is I'm not on here a lot online. I don't do a lot of social interactions with a lot of people on social media. The you know, I just never did. I mean, I did like at times like briefly, but that's to me that's just all it was just talking. And as much as I enjoy talking, you know, there's more I would love to do if these friends of mine that are so far away that I wish they were here. I wish they were here locally. And because I can see them for real, I can go out and do things with them. And that's, to be honest with you, that's what I really need and want. I know need and want are two different things, but, I mean, I'm being honest. So, to those out there who say they're friends of mine, I mean, I am very grateful for that and I appreciate that. And I guess I too think of you as a friend, but I don't see it exceeding any further than that. Or even if it was at the point where we were very close friends, like say to a lot of the locals that used to be out here and have moved away. Those people I used to be close with, I'm sorry to say, I've lost touch with. It's because, hey, they're, in another state or another country or wherever they are, they moved on with their life. They're doing their own thing. They've made new friends where they're out at. So, it sucks having to live with that and also accepting it at the same time. I wish there could be a way to where I can go see these people that I want to see. But I'm sorry, I don't have the time or a lot of money to go pay for a plane ticket and travel across the the states or to wherever. First of all, I don't like flying. I don't think I ever will because I'm afraid of heights. So, I mean, there's other ways to travel. Yeah, long car drives, but I don't know if I would want to sit in a car for very long periods. Now, I have done long car rides for like, going to a convention and such, but um, no, long car rides, forget it. Now, there's another option, trains. I could probably do trains. You know, that that seems very reasonable. The only problem is with trains is the way they are how do I say it? The way their routes are. The tracks go through some very unusual areas. A lot of like off the grid kind of like areas and such. Um, it's it's a really weird system. So, at this point, I just don't know what to do. I mean, I have tried and tried really hard to make friends locally, but I feel like that blows over a lot too because it's always been a struggle for me making the type of friends I want to make locally or just in general. Whether it's in the furry fandom or outside of it. I mean, the only friend I really hang out with the most, honestly, is my friend I've known since, middle school. He's the one I talk to the most and hang out with the most, and that's pretty much all I got. Everyone else I used to hang out with, like, that wasn't from school or whatsoever. You know, actually, excuse me, I should say I have other friends too that I hang out with from school that are amongst my, one friend of mine, and we usually sometimes hang out together in a group. But like friends from other, communities like the furry fandom and such, I I used to hang out with a lot of them. I would have gatherings at my place. I would do all that kind of stuff, go to meets and such. But now it's just not really like that anymore. So it's really hard for me to go out and meet new friends. So, I'm being honest with everybody here. And I don't want to say this to like rub them off the wrong way and hurt them, you know? Um, I don't mean that. But if I don't tell you guys how I feel, then you're going to just kind of like, you know, have your assumptions or wonder or what's going on and such. So, dude, I love everybody. I admire and very thankful and appreciates. I'm just throwing words out there just to show you that look, I show my gratitude that there are people out there that do care for me and want to be my friend and such. But I'm I'm sorry. It's very difficult that if you're really far away, even if like the furthest I could probably see somebody is if they're like an hour away. But if you're like 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours, I mean, I could probably do that. Maybe go up to where whoever is where and within that distance. Maybe stay there for a couple days. Fine. Let's just say I'd say anywhere like more than like 5 hours away. That is going to be kind of hard to do because I could not do a daily thing of just seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, for those who are long or living far away, I know there are some of you out there that I have known for years, or have just recently met and such, I feel, you know, the closeness that we once had is just been kind of simmering down. And I'm not saying that where I don't want to be your friend, okay? I still want to be your friend. And, you know, but I just don't know how else to go about it because of that distance. I can't see you a lot. I can't, like, do any of those things I would want to do. But the only thing I can do is talk to you, verbally on a call or text. And I mean, and that's great and all, but I just miss that vibe when someone is around. So I hope you guys understand, and hopefully no one takes it the wrong way. I mean, again, my doors are open, even though I have like some hard times trusting people and like new people that want to come into my life and such. It's because I know I can't be friends with everybody. There are just some people out there that aren't meant to be. So I'm very strong with my friendships. Like I think to a very high level. Like I'm like where I'm strict with them and such. But I'm just saying it like it is, and if, hopefully you guys accept that. But if not, I understand. Everybody's got their lives to live for, and and do what's best for themselves and do whatever that's comfortable for them. It's like I've realized, like, yeah, I've faced a great deal of losses. I mean, when people move away, it it's really hard to you know repurpose that bridge that I once had with him, or mend that bridge, I should say. Many bridges have been cut off. And it's not like so much in a bad way. It's just that's just the way things is. People move on, and then it's like I never see them again. I've even lost people to death, and that hurts. I still have hard times getting over that because I had some amazing people in my life that just went too soon. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully I could build more friendships up, preferably like people that are local. But yeah, the long distance, it's very hard for me to work that out. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. You all take care and have a good one.